We formed this group. Goal number 1, the first priority is to support His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, under who we all serve and under whose authority we are all here. It is a real privilege to hold the positions that we hold, and it is not a right. It is just by His favor and the grace of God that each one of us has been identified as a leader to lead the positions in the positions that we have. It is also to strengthen ourselves as leaders, ensure that we continue to hold the positions we hold, and to shape the whole dynamics of our region. As I sat there, I actually thought the brains in this room, together with those who should be here, tukikaa pamoja, Mary, we can even blow out this hotel. Just with the brains and the abilities, it is that serious. This is a serious group of people in this country. Oh, we will face challenges. In fact, we can count our challenges one by one. As we count our blessings, we know there will be challenges. There will be naysayers. There will be people who will be opposed to what we are doing because we are very strong. Everything good is fought. So we must be aware and not get surprised when we face challenges. But we also know we can face challenges from within. When we have a big group of people, we tend to have wrangles. We must avoid competition. When we are here, we are all equal. Despite what you hold, whether you are CS, whether you are in our mission, we are one, we are equal. And when people are equal, they don't compete because we are equal. So we must be very careful to know the goal of this forum and therefore avoid making it our own goal, because we have the bigger goal. We must avoid competition, we must avoid division.
It was not a simple fight. That by-election was a conglomeration of so many interests, so many all manner of issues, local issues, county issues, regional issues, and also national issues, and all converged in Better North. For us to win, we thank God for that win. But also it has a meaning. It has a meaning, and very deep meaning, that all the decisions which this government has made, all the decisions that the president and his government have made over the period of 3 years, all those decisions are not wrong. There are few opportunistic fellows, and actually quite lazy, quite incompetent guys from the region. The likes of Mithika Nturi is a very incompetent person. The like of Rigathi Gachagua, another very incompetent fellow. And also some guys from backyard. The people of Mlima made their decision, the direction which they have given. We have a lot of work to do. There is serious venom on the ground, serious venom, poison. I think the guy has managed to poison so many people. Because I could witness that we are campaigning, tuko mahali, tumekanyanga rami, hiyo rami haikuwa 2022, na watu wanaona tunakanyanga rami ambayo imetengenezwa na serikali a few months ago. But They are still saying, hapana, hatutaki hii maneno. So it shows the level of the extent to which sumu, poison, iko mashinani. So we have a lot of work to do. What they are preaching is ethnic politics, tribal politics. They want to make the people of Mount Kenya feel that they are not respected by government, that the government of the day is against the people of Mount Kenya. They are trying to make their self-interest to be community interest. In actual sense, that is exactly what Rigije did. His interest to blackmail the president, to get money from the president in the name of the basket of Mount Kenya votes, so that he can use that money to buy hotels and to do other things for his own things, not community things. Hotels, in these beautiful hotels. It is good to converge here and do planning and bring our mind together, but the rest, we stay in these beautiful hotels and we go back to our villages and rural areas, the better. And I will say this without fear of contradiction. If it means getting the Rakaniri County, Meru County, Embu County out of Mlima, that is what we are going to do. Sijui kama mnashika vile mimi nasema. Mnanielewa jameni? Yes, mnanishika vizuri. Na wazee tujue vizuri whether tutaachana ama tutakaa pamoja as the people of Mount Kenya. Because we can get the title deed of Mount Kenya East na tuweke kwa mfuko. Haiwezekani kuwa the interest ya mtu mmoja Rigathi Gachagua ati ndio itafanya ati serikali iwe ndio imekuwa mbaya. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Kwani all these people are in this government. But also we must also be, lazima tuambiane ukweli. Kuna wengine wetu ambao katika serikali na wataki kuongea na mdomo ikiwa juu, wanaongea chini chini, wanaongea huku chini chini, who in this government and are not coming out strongly to support this administration. Moving forward, we will be categorical, we will be firm as far as their involvement in government is concerned. Njoo tuko na kibarua kubwa ambayo iko mbele yetu na we have to deliver. Na huyu mtu ambaye anaongea sana, unaweza fikiria he owns all the kuras of Mlima, ameweka kwa mfuko yake, which is not true. But please,
in these caucuses, there are issues that used to come up, and we would say, for example, if we liaise with each other as chairs, we can help in different counties to improve. Say, for example, speak to Ashira. I call him, he has helped me several times when we have issues about power in our area. But how many more PSs can we call from our Mlima, or who can help us speak to another one? As CS, who can we call to help us? So that once I go and take electricity to one village in Mwea, or another village in Dia, or maybe somebody else takes it to Lamu, and you're able to take electricity there. That is one of the things that will help us also convince our people that this government is working for us. But if I am only going to sing, no action to the ground, then I'm not helping our team and the government as a whole. We've seen other people go to State House as a team. Why hasn't this team been recognized and taken to State House? Ndio wakae hapo hata hao wasikie wameguzwa, and they are part of this campaign that is looking at us in 20 months. That said, this is a very, very determined team.
It's a team that began with very few. I can see it growing, and I know even that Mashinani can join us. The only thing that we need to do, we have to have, it's called what? Making us equal, because we are one. We are, there's nothing about being mkubwa, mdogo, or wherever. Let us all help from individual points of strength. I am strong in seed manufacturing. Somebody else is strong in something else. Give us your strength. Let your strength show us what you can do, and make sure that the government is felt in whatever space you are in.
Rulers, we need inclusivity. And imambo ya Mount Kenya East and West, the Kikuyus from this side, the biggest fear, self-fear, the biggest fear our people are fearing is to be in the opposition. I normally threat them. Kimani, that young man who was there, we were with him in one church, and I told them, Embu na Meru wakienda, Mount Kenya East tutakuwa opposition kama Wajaruo. And tell them the Jaruos have ran away from opposition. Why are we going to opposition, and yet we are the biggest taxpayers in Kenya? I close my case.
Mambo sisi watu wa Tharaka Nithi County, we can assure you that kwetu kura itakuwa 99%. Na sisi hatuongeangi mambo ya TUTAM. By the way, sisi tunaongea TUTAM, tunajua TUTAM ni ya Kindiki na president na Kindiki akiwa deputy president. Sisi huko tumebadilisha ni 4 term. Kwa hivyo there will be no other negotiation even after 2 term. Since we have already decided 2 term, then the other 2 term. Kwa hivyo ieleweke kinaga ubwaga. Ati mimi hatutaketi hapa to discuss kama the other term will be there. We have already made a choice. At the come 2027 is President Ruto and Kithure Kindiki. Now tuko hapo na tunasimama kwa hiyo mwelekeo.
Another, it has actually changed the perspective. So let us go on communicating, highlighting people what we do. Me, I'm in KEFIS, I'm chairman of KEFIS, Kenya Plant Road Inspectorate Service. We go on fighting the fake scenes, gundi scenes, plant, unaeleza watu wa agenda kwa sababu hakuna mwingine anafanya hiyo kazi. And if you do it, everybody do it, then you make a difference. Asanteni sana. Meru people, we are coming together and we are not going to be cowed, and I'm going to be serious in organizing also other members, the chair, we go out. Because there are people who think they own community. You come from your house, you say Meru imesema. Kwani ulikuwa na Meru wapi?
Is only, and the mission is simple, that our region gave His Excellency the President the highest votes. 2027, we must do the same. As many of that opinion say aye, aye. As many of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes, lakini ile kazi iko mbele ndio mzito. Ile kazi yenye iko mbele yetu ndio mzito. And we are going to call Adrian, who is now going to give us, as we speak, who is a heartbeat away. Who is a heartbeat away. Tukaja na Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Miaka 10 Mount Kenya East stood with us. Hiyo ni deni ya ngapi? Ya 4. Dawa ya deni watu ni nini? Dawa ya deni ni nini? Sasa badala hii mlima ikatwe, watu wa Mount Kenya East waende na title yao, na watu wa Mount Kenya West wabaki na title hii nyingine. Si afadhali tulipe deni? Tuilipe, and the easiest way, and I keep telling the Kikuyu nation, we have to play politics the way the Kalenjin have played their politics. There is no way, there is no one time the Kalenjins have gotten to the deputy president's position, they have failed to get to the presidency. Because of the art of patience, the art of humility, the art of perseverance, and the art of timing. We must practice that. We have an opportunity here by ensuring His Excellency the President is re-elected. The easiest route for us people from this region, and I'm saying this without an iota of doubt, for us to get back to the presidency is first ensuring that His Excellency the President gets his second term.
Excellency, if we don't shed our selfish interest of competition, we shall implode. It is important to re-emphasize that we have been doing a lot in this group. It is very important because there is some sections that want to portray that we have not done a lot. We have gone to Murang'a, to Kirinyaga, to Meru, to Kiambu, to Nyandarua, to Laikipia, and now Wakili will tell us where we shall go next. So it is important to acknowledge and to celebrate the fact that this group has done a lot. But it is important that each one of us tujitume. Kila mtu ajitume. Kila mtu ajitolee. Because like we said, if we fail, we all fail. But if some of us really pull up our weight and bring unity and go to mashinani na tujitolee, even in terms of resources, then we collectively win. And I want to challenge all of us to think long term. To think very long term. We have 2 years to elections, that is 2 years. Re-election, 5 years, that is 7 years. And TUTAM of supporting the deputy president, that's another 10 years. So we should think in terms of 17 years. Do you and I want to be here for 17 years, God willing? If we do, then we must roll our sleeves and get down to work. That way, our future and our legacy is guaranteed. Finally, our call here is evidence-based data. That our effort will only be known by the evidence of the votes that we garner. Therefore, we must be of single-minded. That's what St. Paul says. You must be of singular mind. Don't praise here na kule nyuma you're criticizing. You won't convince the ground. By our own example and by our own encouragement and by demonstrating what the government has done, because the government has done a lot. From AHP to SHA to digitalization to the roads that are being constructed. Government has done a lot to stabilizing the shilling, this, so that we can go very far. The future for this group here is very bright. I commit myself on behalf of the Kiambu people. I commit that I will selflessly give of myself to this group so that we achieve our goal of 2-term, 4-term, and long-term. Asanteni sana.
As we organize ourselves, because our president is an organized man, we have thought it necessary because it is us. Remember, we are not established by any organ or by any law. We have come together as a caucus of the willing because we want to work with our president. We want to ensure that his delivery model is effective up to the grassroots. So we want to ensure that in our own ways we contribute the way we can. So we are united and we urge everybody, because kazi ya siasa ni mingi, hatuwezi maliziana tukifanya namna gani, iko mingi. And it's Chinua Achebe who says that let the ego patch and the oak also patch. If one says to the other, no, let his wing break. So, sisi tutaendelea kama representatives na watu wamechaguliwa na rais kupanga kazi. There is any doubt. What happened in Beere is what would be replicated in Mount Kenya West if we had a vacancy that is sought to be filled. Kama kuna mtu atajiuzuru mpado wa Mount Kenya West, webe itakuwa ni ule. So our resolution is firm, and we should not be misled by those people who talk loudly, including Wamunyoro. Talking is not the same as what the crowd perceives. Alituambia amevunga mahoteli, akatuambia ameambia watu wa Beere vile watapiga kura, but no one takes Wamunyoro seriously, especially in Mount Kenya, because we are able to make our own decisions based on practical observations, what the government is doing, what the government has embarked on, and in that manner, we remain solid behind the President of the Republic of Kenya. The Mount Kenya territory and the counties within the diaspora, those being the Laikipia, Kajiado, Lamu, and Nairobi. So we try to figure out who are the people within our midst who are in those places. In Kajiado, we had identified the PS Kemodo,